I have not done a book video in months, and I'll tell you why very quickly. It's been very busy. This has been a very busy season of my life, and I have not had time for books, to be quite honest. But I'm trying to make time. I really am. I'm trying very hard to make time, and I'm making a little headway. And with it being the 250th anniversary of our nation, because I am in America, I have some patriotic books that I want to show you. Now, I have only read halfway through one of these books, but I recommend all of them except for maybe one. I'm not sure. So we're going to get to that. So the first book, this is the book I'm halfway through. This is Martha Washington, An American Life by Patricia Brady. Now, my very good friend, Karen Andriola, yes, the Karen Andriola, sent me her copy of this because I saw that she did a review on it, and I just happened to mention to her in a conversation a couple weeks ago, I think I might get that one. And she sent it to me because she's so sweet and such a great friend. I am halfway through this book now. This is a very enjoyable read. This is like it's like a biography, but at the same time, it's almost like a narrative woven in. It's a very interesting writing style. Really enjoy it. I have learned so much, not just about the Washingtons, but about this time period in our nation and how people lived. And that's what I love most about these type of stories, excuse me. I love seeing how people lived, especially the women. I think it's just so fascinating. So I can recommend that one. That one's a great one. Okay, so this is the one I'm not sure if I'm going to recommend or not. This one is called Liberty's Daughters, and I'm only a couple pages into this. I'm not sure if I recommend this one or not. I don't understand yet the worldview that it's written from. I'm kind of getting a weird vibe from it, so I don't know. I know, vibes, right? Like, I can't recommend something on vibes or not, but again, I don't know. If you have read this one, let me know what you think. This is the revolutionary experience of American women 1750 to 1800, which is the time period that I wanted to learn about. So I don't know. Again, it might be a worldview issue. I'm not sure. I don't know. These are Knowledge Keeper books from Nikki Truesdale. And so what is printed on the back of her books about Knowledge Keepers? I want you to understand what this company does. Knowledge Keeper Bookstore is dedicated to preserving our history by encouraging home libraries full of firsthand history and eyewitness accounts. These are all journals, firsthand experience books. This whole literature collection, that's what it is. It is republished books that might have been out of print, and it's everything from journals to eyewitness accounts to speeches and all kinds of really cool pieces of history. I am about 30% into Diary of a New York Girl. This is the actual diary of a girl who lived in 1852. And this is such a cool book. It is her actual diary. So everything is a diary entry. And it starts in 1852 when she's 10 years old. And it goes all the way up until she gets married. And I love this book. This is so much fun to read. Just learning about her daily life, what she did at school. Very cool things. I love this one. So Nikki personally sent me this one. This is The First Year at Plymouth Plantation. And it was written in 1620, and I believe that this is also journal style. Yeah, this one is a journal of the Pilgrims at Plymouth, and I think this one is going to be really neat to read in the fall, maybe closer to Thanksgiving. That's what I plan to do, is read it probably in the fall, because I have so many books to read, and I know my reading pace right now. My reading pace is not very quick. This one is True Stories of Nebraska Pioneers, and I have read a book like this, and I cannot for the life of me think of what the title is, because I am in perimenopause, so things just pop out of my head. I don't know, it's just, they're gone. I have read another book like this. It is firsthand accounts, and it was actually like recorded from a reporter, and it was really interesting. Some stories were just so heartbreaking. Other stories were inspiring. Very interesting. And I think that this is going to be a lot like that. This is just short stories from people who were on the trail. And there's pictures put inside and all kinds of really, really neat things. I have kind of thumbed through it. I haven't read it yet, but I can wholeheartedly recommend it because I know Nikki and she is amazing. So if you are reading or doing an American history curriculum, you might want to look at these Knowledge Keeper books to add to your American history, because that is what I plan on doing. So we are going to be using the Generations America and God's Providence. I plan on doing a 2-year cycle with this, and this is only volume 1. I have volume 2 over on the shelf. This used to be all one book. So if you've seen my older videos where my oldest child did American history, this book was one big book, and it was really difficult because it was so heavy because there's just so much information in it. It was the binding, I was honestly afraid that it was going to fall apart. This one, I'm so glad that they updated it, and it now is split into 2 books. So they're both like this. And this book will be book 1, and we'll do this in 11th grade. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pair these together, because what is better than eyewitness accounts, firsthand reports, journals, diary entries? I mean, there's nothing better than that. So I think that is what I'm going to do. And we're going to make our American history curriculum a little bit more complete. I might add in some Simply Charlotte Mason. I'm not sure, but the way that I read the curriculum when my oldest did it, he wanted to do the whole book, because it was 2 volumes in one book. He wanted to do the whole thing in 1 year, but they had a 1-year cycle and a 2-year cycle built into the schedule, so you could pick which one you wanted to do. He wanted to do the 1 year, and I remember we felt so rushed. And what I want to do with my youngest is I just want to do the 2-year and really slow down because that was too much. It was too much for my brain. So that's my plan. If you are reading any patriotic books, let me know. It's a big year for our nation. So if you have any patriotic books, let me know down in the comments. And if you are interested in this one, this is such a good book. You can get it on Amazon. Really impressed with it. Wholeheartedly recommend it. And I know some of you are also reading that one with me. I've seen you on Facebook. So let me know in the comments what you think about it. We can discuss. That is all I have for today. Not a lot of books, but again, I'm reading a little bit slower, busy time in my life. Let me know what you're reading. I would love for any of your recommendations to pop up on my feed, because that's how I make my book list, is I actually see what you guys are reading. I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and happy homeschooling and happy reading.